Good morning.
It is 6:06. It's Tuesday. I think it's May the 26th.
It appears to be, if the clock is correct.
Oh, yep, that's right.
I have not checked otherwise. I'll go with that. Yesterday was the 25th, so
Yeah.
that would make sense.
Well, I didn't know what
glad
day it
that-
was yesterday.
Have you back?
Thanks. I'm
I missed you
excited to be here.
yesterday. What were you? I mean, next time you need time off, let me know, okay? Ahead of time.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be here for a week in July.
Let me think. That may be enough time.
Okay.
We may be able to accommodate that.
Sounds good. Bacon's going to be the week off before that, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
So we just got a lot of needs around the studio, if I'm being honest. But anyway,
Hey. All right.
good morning. It is Tuesday. I am back.
You are back.
It's mild outside with a side of flash flood.
Yeah, with a side of flash flood.
Yeah,
Is it
until
really
10
flash flood?
Yeah,
Is
we're in a
it forecast?
flash
Oh,
flood
no.
warning until 10 p.m.
I've got my solo red cup this morning.
Oh my goodness. I've got my
Watermelon
1.5
juice.
ounces.
Whoa,
That was a little loud. I'm sorry, y'all.
that's a pretty strong bottle.
I know. This is how much water I drank the whole time that I was gone.
Well, congratulations. Is that like an improvement?
Not really.
Not really.
But I'm gonna tell I'm not gonna tell my dietitian actually.
I think you just did.
No, I don't think she watches.
See, it's recorded.
She's from Nevada.
Okay.
Anyway, y'all are tuning in to Morning Mayhem. It's Micah Taylor.
The Clanton Tractor Studio,
That's right.
right here in beautiful South Clanton, Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I consider the South downtown. You know,
I had to think
if
about
that's
it.
the quote epicenter.
I mean, it may make me dumb, but when it's on 31, I have to think about it.
30.
If I was on the interstate, then
I'm not sure where the dividing is. You know, where it goes from
I don't know.
north to south. I think it's
I would take probably past Walmart.
no.
This would be central.
No, I mean it's downtown. It's one of the streets downtowns where
Oh.
31 is the address is 31 north versus the address being 31 south.
Huh. What is our address?
South.
This, I bet it's probably where 22 is, or it's probably 2nd Avenue.
Yeah, wherever the courthouse is probably is what
Yeah.
I was thinking, but in City Hall, but I'm not sure.
But maybe 22, because that's like a main
Yeah,
highway.
could be. I'm not sure, but it's one of them. And of course, at some point in Clanton, 22 becomes east and west, right?
Yeah. The west, is it west?
I'm pretty good with those directions.
I don't know. I live off of 22. But it's not this one, it's that one.
You're a county road,
Yeah.
right? See, that's different. You're talking state
No,
highway.
it's not County Road 22. It is State Highway 22.
Oh.
It goes out by Verbena Pecan.
Oh, that's right. It sure does.
That's where the east or west is. I don't remember which one.
Okay.
Probably west.
Well, if you go left, you'd be going to the west. If you go right, you'd be going to the east.
I turn left.
Assuming you're coming up from the south.
Coming from south. Coming from north.
See, I told you, man, those directions.
I didn't learn all that.
Well, it's basically 4, and then there's,
I remember never eat soggy
some
waffles.
degrees. You what? Eating strawberry waffles.
Never eat soggy waffles.
Oh.
That's all I remember. Baden can probably teach us a lot about that.
Do you like your waffles to be crisp? I went to the Waffle House yesterday and had
Really?
breakfast. I did. After work.
Look at you.
I did.
Was it delicious?
My friend Glenn and I, it was.
They cut your waffle into a dinosaur?
No, I didn't get a waffle. I've never had a
shame.
waffle at a Waffle House.
Really?
I always get the eggs, and I got eggs, and they have a senior special.
Wow. I don't know anything about that. But I am
So
another
that's what
year
I got.
older. I'm
That's what I
31
had.
now. So
What now?
I'm 31.
Yeah, well,
So
you're
I'm a year
getting there.
closer.
You're not quite halfway there yet.
No, I just share the rock star
Well,
with
I'll just say
Deason.
this: you'll be looking back, going, "Man, that was quick."
I know. I still feel like I shouldn't be graduated high school.
I know. I think we've had this conversation before, or something similar, where I said, I've always measured things basically from when I graduated. It's like, well, I was 78, and that person was 74 or whatever that was around me, and then you just realize how quickly it fades, and you don't know the people. You don't know that many people anymore.
Yeah.
You used to think you knew everybody because you were at school and you knew a lot of people at school.
Yeah.
But then when you leave that, it's a totally different world. And I mean, I guess you could work with a bunch of people,
Yeah.
and you would have a lot, but otherwise it's going to be more limited.
Pretty
Your
small.
content. Yeah, that's right. That's why it's important to get out and like do something. I love to go to church. I love to socialize with there and follow the Lord. But that's just for me.
Yeah.
That's for not everybody feels that way. You know what I mean? So I get it.
That's right.
But at the same time, I do, but it's funny how it'll slip by quickly. I know you said you're 31, so I understand you were on a big boat.
I was.
How long were you on there?
For
4 or 5
4
nights?
or 5 days.
Okay.
Nights.
Yeah.
4 days, 5 nights.
So I saw some of the things you posted. It looked like you were having a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had a really good time. So oh my gosh, I can't get my stuff together today, Mike. So we went down to New Orleans on Wednesday. And on the way, we always stop at Ocean Springs. Mm-hmm. And thrift shop. There's a big America's thrift store down there. And we needed what?
Nothing. It's the world's largest ball of yarn.
In Ocean Springs?
No, it's just Bay St. Louis.
Oh, dang, I've never
I'm
seen
just
it.
kidding. It's just a joke. It's a movie. Remember Vacation? That's what Chevy Chase said. He said, kids, he said, this morning we're going to get up. We're going to go see the largest ball of yarn.
I was excited. I love crap
and
like
it's
that.
like, and he says, and it's only 4 hours out of the way.
That's me. Yeah, that's me. Well,
sorry.
The way that our map took us, I don't know why. When we get to Ocean Springs, my map always wants to take us through a little neighborhood. When the next exit, and I know the next exit's like a straight shot, but I always get off. I always send everybody through the little neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Yes. Anyway, so we stopped, went to the thrift store. We were looking stuff for the 80s night glow party that they're having on the boat. We go to cash out. The lady in front of us has a plastic horse, like this little toy horse, kind of like the Barbie horses.
Okay.
The cashier says, "I'm so sorry, I cannot help you." And the lady was like, "Oh, haha, And she was like, "No, I'm serious. I have horse phobia."
The cashier actually said a horse phobia.
Horse phobia over a toy horse. And so we were like...
That sounds like a scientific term.
What? It's called like equestrian
there
phobia
you go,
or something.
exactly.
But she
That's
said
what I mean.
horse phobia.
It ain't called horse phobia.
So we were like, this girl, she needs to be in a loony house somewhere.
Sound like
Maybe she has traumatic.
She might need a little customer service training.
She may need some therapy.
Yeah. Well, that's what that is.
Some trauma. Customer service training is therapy.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Man.
Maybe I need some customer service training. Anyway, so that started off our trip. Some horse phobia, and we found something for Bailey to wear to the 80s glow
So she
party.
was serious. She would not ring
She
up
was
this
serious.
woman.
She would not ring this lady up. And Bailey didn't know what she said until after she cashed us out. And he was like, "Did she just say?" And I was like, yes, she did. And he was like, "I wish I would have known because I would have like neighed or been like, or something." And I was like, "No, that's why you didn't know. The Lord did that on purpose because if you knew, he knew you were going to be ugly."
Where's the horse feed? Remember Mr. Ed? You ever heard of Mr. Ed?
No.
Mr. Ed was a talking horse. There was a show in the 1950s, early 60s. Yep, I think it was called Mr. Ed, and it would move its mouth and he talked like this right here.
Yeah,
He had a little hop in his voice.
But her name was Izzy, and I thought maybe she had some more mental stuff going on when we first walked up, but she
I'm
didn't.
sorry, Izzy is the
She did not. She's the one with horse phobia.
Okay, well there's one explanation right there.
And then we went to the aquarium when we got to New Orleans.
It's kind of like walking up and down stairs, right?
Yes,
And
but
going
it's
from
very
level to
nice.
level. Oh, I know it.
Very nice.
I remember it. I want to go back.
I have a whole recap. So we're going to go to break real quick. And if y'all care, y'all stay tuned. And if not, we'll still stay tuned because we'll be done with that segment in just a minute. We want to thank Chilton Mobile Home Supply and also Coca-Cola. That way Mike can pop open his top.
Thank you. Oh, that is a sweet sound.
We're going to get a break. Y'all get a cup of coffee, turn it up, get out of bed, whatever you need to do. We'll be back in just a minute. You're tuning in Morning Mayhem with Mike and Taylor.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Oh gosh, I just can't get over the Izzy.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I don't mean to make fun
Izzy
of her
from Ocean
name.
Springs.
Maybe that's short for Isabella, or
Maybe
something.
so.
But there's a good chance that is her name, her
I
full
don't know.
name. But
she was scared of horses. So then we went to the aquarium the next day.
even the toy kind, huh?
Even the toy kind.
Yeah.
We went to the aquarium the next day. And the aquarium at New Orleans is so nice. So it's smaller than the Atlanta aquarium.
Yeah.
But they had just opened and we walked up. And there's this alligator. His name's Trompetulus. It's a play
Trompetulus?
Trompetulus. It's a play on the street, Trompetulus Street.
Trompetulus.
Yeah, but Trompetulus. He is like an albino alligator. And we went as soon as they opened because me and Bailey were getting on the boat later that day. And I swear every animal in that aquarium, they're like trained that when they see cameras and people to go to them. Normally at zoos and aquariums, they don't care what you're doing. Every single animal came to the glass.
What kind of animals came to the glass?
Trompetulus, the white alligator.
Trompetulus was hoping to get, a snack.
No, he was smiling.
Yeah, smiling, thinking.
I'll show you a picture of him. He was so cute. The seahorses.
The
all
seahorses?
three of them. Yes. They came up.
They're
look
like little tiny
dancing
ones?
seahorses from Little Mermaid. Triton seahorses. They were dancing all around. Then they swam over to the seaweed, grabbed onto it with their tail, was like,
How about that?
But I wondered then, when we saw the seahorses, I asked Bailey, I said, do you think Izzy would be scared of seahorses too? Because they kind of look like little horses. They have little horse faces.
Well, it looks like it's kind of riding along on a horse, right?
Yeah.
Because it kind of sits upright.
Just like,
I don't want to, I
Do you
would
have
love,
horse
I wish
phobia?
Bailey had done the. Well, I was just saying, I would say, yes, ma'am. I've got a list of stuff I need. I need a bit, and I need if you got one of those saddle blankets for a horse, that's what I want. Then I need
You know,
some,
they make
you got any old
ponchos.
horseshoes in the back?
They make ponchos that look like that. I wonder if she
Yeah.
struggles with those too. Anyway, I don't
wonder
want to
if a
keep
stick,
horsing
I wonder if
around.
a stick horse would have bothered her.
Probably
you know?
so. I mean, if
You
a
know,
plastic
a
horse,
broom.
especially if it had the little button on the ear where it neighed, that'd send her out.
Oh man,
So
that would be.
well,
I mean, that would be a lawsuit right there, an
For
employment
sure.
lawsuit. You know, for a hostile environment.
yeah. But we
Oh
went to the
man, I'm
aquarium.
sorry.
It was so much fun. We went and got beignets. It was raining.
Sounds like someone might have spared the
Oh my
rod
gosh.
for that one. Sorry.
He's still
Okay,
snoring.
so we're back to the aquarium,
Back
and you've
to
got
the aquarium.
fish coming up to the
Yes, they
taking
all came
pictures,
up. Yes.
smiling. You said,
The manta rays swam up.
yeah.
Anyway, and then the penguins, they were like the penguins from Madagascar. Like, they were so funny. It was the coolest thing.
Was it dark? Did they put them in a dark room? There's something about the penguins. They're used to getting.
You know,
so
aquariums
much-
are kind of dim anyway.
Yeah,
But, like, their area was lit up.
something about. I remember being where it may have been. Well, I mean, aren't they all pretty much all the penguins from?
I think
One of
they're
the
mostly
poles?
from, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
You know, from the
But, you know,
cold.
there are some penguins from Africa. Like, parts of Africa. I didn't know that.
That's
But
why
there
I
are.
asked that question. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know. I always think of them as being like I said, a polar. You know, either north or south.
Yeah, and penguins
animal.
go through molting stages, and so when they're molting their feathers, they can't swim. And there was this one. The sign said you could tell when they're molting because they're really fluffy. There was one that you could tell was molting, and he wanted to jump in that water so bad. He kept like picking his foot up, and like.
But he
But
instinctively
couldn't.
he knows
He knew
better,
he
huh?
couldn't.
How about
but
that?
his friends were in there, and he felt so left
I
out.
think
God
that's
love him.
interesting. I think that's interesting that happens.
Yeah,
And then they have the fresh water also.
they
where
did
you
have
get
the
to
fresh
see,
water. Yeah,
and
we
they
saw
have you see some other gators besides chompatulas?
Yeah, they just had little baby alligators, no big ones. Chompatulus was the only big one. We saw crawfish, and then behind the crawfish tank was a sign of cooked crawfish. So I bet that kind of hurt their feelings of crawfish. I
wonder if they knew, you know,
I don't know.
they're
I
crawfish.
mean, they may have.
You know.
But they also have the insectarium. We saw a lot of bugs.
Oh, I
that
did
was
not
pretty
know
cool.
that.
There was a bird-eating spider.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a pretty big spider, I bet.
Yeah, it looked kind of like a tarantula.
I've seen them grab them, and
Yeah,
it's like, how in the world?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then they have the butterfly room where you can go in and the butterflies are all flying free. And
Yeah.
so that was
They-
the aquarium.
Did they land
And
on
then-
you, fly all over you?
No, I
They
thought they
didn't?
would, but they
Oh.
didn't. But they did fly around
I
us.
have been to a butterfly cage or
Yeah.
whatever.
They don't give you like little cups of nectar or anything. They ask you not to
I had 'em
touch or
land
swat at them.
land on you, near you.
Yeah. But that was the aquarium. And then when I got home, apparently one of the frogs from the aquarium followed me home because there was a frog the size of my palm on my door this morning when I was trying to leave.
Like this.
Yes,
Like a
it was
big-
one of those big green frogs.
Rivet.
And I got out to the car. I almost didn't make it out to the car because I just knew when I opened the door that it was going to jump off on me. So I got out to the car, didn't have my keys.
Had to go back.
Had to go back in, and
Had
he
to
was
face him
crawling
again?
around. Yeah, and I'm even scared of frogs.
Yeah, you
but he
can
was
just grab him by the
humongous.
behind his head and just move him wherever you want him.
No,
Not throw him.
I wasn't touching him. No. But that's basically all we did in New Orleans. All the regular New Orleans stuff, you know. We got on the boat. I did some bird watching while I was gone.
I saw that post you had, although
Yeah, and we thought it was a stork, but now looking back, I'm pretty sure it's a pelican.
I'm not sure. I have to look at pictures of them to tell the
Yeah.
difference. You know,
And-
egrets and stuff like that. You know, they're swamp birds.
Yeah. I don't know. But then also at night, we were going to get pizza because pizza stayed open until 12 a.m. And we saw birds flying at night. And I was like, I don't know why I was being goofy. But I was like, why are these birds flying at night? Like, are you sure it's birds? And Bailey was like, Taylor, you know that birds migrate at night. And I was like, duh. They're
Well,
migrating.
I mean, they fly anytime, really,
yeah,
I
but
guess.
in the
huh?
middle of the ocean.
Well,
So I guess they were migrating.
oh, yeah.
We did some bird watching in Cozumel. Well, by we, I mean me, while everyone else was
Were
on the
they
beach.
headed south? I mean, you're good with those directions.
Man, I don't know. I think they were headed north because we were No, they were headed south because we were at the back of the boat.
Well, I mean, you
I don't know.
know,
They were going somewhere.
you're that much close. You're several hundred miles closer to the equator where you were, you
Yeah.
know, than where we are now, right?
And the last thing I'm going to say about the animals, we saw 2 animals, or I heard, well, no, we did see them. We saw 2 animals. We went to Mr. Sancho's, is an all-inclusive island, and we saw a Tajon.
Tajon.
I think I'm saying that right. Yeah. It's a badger. Or it means badger in Spanish. And Marco, our waiter, he said that was like the Mexican raccoon family.
Okay.
And so it looked kind of like a raccoon and a mix between a lemur. So it was dark, it had a long ringed tail, and it had a snout.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but it still had like the little mask, but he had a snout. And he said that they live there and that they're not nocturnal like raccoons. Like raccoons, most of the time you see them at night, that they're out all the time.
Man.
And then we also saw the great-tailed grackle. It was a bird.
Great-tailed
Grackle.
grackle.
Yeah, and they're native to Mexico and like the southwest, like Louisiana over. And when I looked it up on Merlin, it said that it was a long, lanky black bird with a flat crown and a long tail, ridiculously long tails.
Did you see it? I mean,
Yeah,
you had a long,
I think it's kind of like their crow because there were a lot of them.
but with a really long tail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
And
I
a
never
really
thought about
long
birds
beak.
being different, you know, but animals, but I guess they would be,
Yeah.
you know. Cool.
So that was my nature talk for the cruise. We had a bunch of other doing fun stuff.
And then, how was the food?
The food was delish.
Okay.
We had-
Did you guys eat at the same restaurant every night?
Yeah, we went to the main
You have
dining
to
hall.
do that, don't you?
Yeah, there were 6 of us in our group, so we all got sat together. You know, sometimes you get put with people you don't know. Apparently, I've never been put with someone I don't know, but I think that's an option that you can sit, like if you choose to sit with others.
But you guys had 6.
We had 6, so we had a full table.
Right.
And our waiter was so nice. His name was Kadek. He was from Indonesia.
Did you see him every night? Was he your waiter every night?
Yeah, every night. Him and Valentine.
Okay.
They were so friendly.
Yeah.
And it was funny because they were picking up on us joking around on one of the people in our group. And so we would be done with our plates. And he's like, "Thank you, Miss Taylor. Thank you, Bailey." And then he'd get to Adam, the guy we were joking on, and Adam would still be eating. He's like, "Adam." They joked on him too. So it was so funny.
So he was having fun with you guys.
Yeah,
huh?
he was joking and picking.
And you guys were the good group to do that because you knew he was joking
Yeah.
as opposed to being a smart
We were
aleck, right?
cackling.
Oh.
But I tried to sing karaoke. I sang Your Love by the Outfield. There was a glitch in the system, no words. So it started, didn't realize I missed my start. I was like, "Where are my words at?" And she was like, "It's glitching, I don't know." And I was like, "Okay." Started singing it, messed it up a little because I didn't know where I was in the song, but pulled through.
Got a roaring
Lots of cheers.
cheer from your
Not
group
because I was good at singing, but because I pulled through.
that you
powered through.
persevered and
I
you didn't let
persevered.
it stop you just because there was a glitch.
That's right.
Electronics,
So-
they'll do it to you every time.
Every time. But I guess that's all I have to say about the
So your accommodations were nice and everything? Pretty
very
good?
nice. We stayed in the inside room, but we weren't in the room except to sleep. So,
Yeah, exactly right. You're not in there
And
much.
our steward, his name was Jason. He made so many towel animals, and I was so happy because the last cruise we went on, they didn't really make a lot of towel
Well, you had
animals.
one that looked like a real monkey, you know, like a real
Yeah.
stuffed monkey.
I know.
Was that one he made?
No, that was
Okay,
decent.
that was that. I knew
We
that. I
put-
said, man, that is not a stuffed,
We put his
towel
we
monkey
put
or whatever
hats
you
and
call it.
sunglasses on his stuffies when we were leaving.
Yeah.
That way he thought.
We had one, he could make an elephant. And,
Yeah.
You know, all kind of, it's like, I guess they have some sort of training school.
I know, and you know they have a class on the cruises where you can learn to make the towel
I'm
animals.
sure they do.
I missed
With
it.
free
but
margaritas, you know.
Not free if you don't have the drink package.
Well, you know what I mean.
But they have lemonade on tap and ice cream.
So did you get soda, all the soda you wanted, or
No,
you don't buy that
we
package
didn't
either?
do- No, we could take a 12-pack per person as long as it was sealed. So we took some Diet Cokes.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Is that your preferred? I thought you were a Coke Zero.
I'll drink Coke Zero. Diet Coke's my favorite.
Diet Coke, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was our cruise. It was a good time. We're already looking to book our other one, the next one. Bailey's not, but I am. You know, I'm always ready to go
Did you
somewhere.
run into any rough water? Like, did you have any moments there?
Well, the night.
So you started out in Fort
What's
Lauderdale?
today?
You left
Tuesday?
Fort Lauderdale?
No, New Orleans.
Oh, that's right. What am I saying? You said that more than once.
I guess Sunday night, when we were coming back into the Mississippi, it got kind of choppy.
So you just went straight down to Cozumel from
Yeah.
there? Okay. Well,
It was
did
just a
that
quick
take
trip.
one day, one whole day, or?
It was 2 sea days.
Okay.
So we left on Thursday. Friday was a sea day. We were in Cozumel Saturday. And then Sunday was a sea day. And we were back on Monday.
But you were staying on the boat the whole time.
Yeah, except in Cozumel.
Oh, then you had a hotel?
Oh, no, we just went off for the day.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But you're on the, you went
Yeah,
staying.
the whole time.
When I said staying, I meant you were
Yeah,
spending
we
the night.
didn't spend the night anywhere
Okay,
else.
right. Like it wasn't, you didn't get off and go to a hotel or something. I got you.
No.
That's what I thought you were
But
saying there
I
for a
did
minute.
use my time on the way home yesterday and last night to look up some topics. So I've got a bunch of fun stuff.
Well, wait a minute now. Before we leave the cruise, you've got Love and Marriage,
Oh, my goodness.
Cafe Fumond.
Dumond.
Well, this. Oh, I thought this is.
Did it autocorrect it?
It says Fumond.
I typed this up at 3 a.m.
And then Big Potato Company.
Yeah. Have you ever been to the Big Potato Company? We stopped. It's in Greenville. Those are the biggest potatoes. They're bigger than Full Moon potatoes. They're humongous.
I never. So it's just a restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
it's
Cafe
in
Du Monde,
Greenville.
we went. Yeah.
I'll be darned. I never heard of it.
Yep.
But you went to Cafe Du Monde
Oh yeah,
as
we went
well.
twice. Went
Twice.
For beignets.
Okay.
So
Do
delicious.
you get like a espresso or something? Espresso. That's that little small cup.
Yeah, but you can get a cafe au lait.
Is
It's the
espresso
coffee.
like a
They don't-
super shot of
Yeah.
caffeine?
But they don't have espresso at Cafe Du Monde.
They don't.
They have coffee with chicory.
Well, doesn't that kind of cut the coffee? Did people used to use chicory
yes, they
when they
used
didn't
to-
have coffee? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what they're doing.
That's
They're
just the thing.
Recreating that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, whatever
And
the
then you pour
customer
your
wants.
powdered sugar into your cafe au lait
Cool.
and sweeten it. Very delish. Love and Marriage, that was
Well,
just
I'm
the whole
jealous
thing.
that you guys got to go on this cruise.
Well, thank
and-
you. We'll
and I
take you
didn't.
next time.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah. And then you can take the towel class and learn how to make animals with your towels. I bet Miss Rainette would
You know
love
what
that.
I'm doing?
I have horse phobia. I would appreciate if you stopped. We're going to go to break. Because
We're after
Mike
break. We're
is not
past the break.
appreciating my horse phobia.
I don't respect it. All right, we'll be back on the Morning Mayhem here on Piper Beach Radio with Taylor and Mike right after these words.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun. Stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Good morning. Welcome back to Morning Mayhem. You're tuning in with Mike and Taylor. We're coming at you live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. It's 6:36, and it's 70 degrees outside, but it's projected to be 4 degrees lower from the daily average today.
Good.
Yeah.
It's good for our power bill, our electric bill.
The high is only 80 degrees today. We're in a flash flood warning until 10 p.m., but it's supposed to be 35% rain from 12 to 5, so it's not supposed to be raining until 12.
Well, that's kind of what it's been of late, kind of late
Yeah.
afternoon, even at night, getting a lot of rain.
The
Getting
summer
some rain.
showers.
Yep.
But the rain's supposed to be until Monday on the forecast, and then it'll be sunny. So, there we go.
We said we're here at the Clanton Tractor Studio, and we have some sponsors we want to recognize: Central Alabama Wellness and Larry Puckett Chevrolet.
Yes.
Big selection down there. Good, fine used cars.
That is right.
Taylor, I don't know if you read this or not, but Verbena, that's your alma mater, right? Verbena? No. Oh, it is. That's what I thought. Okay, well, they had their first football signee in 10 years to sign with the college.
Yay!
He did Landon Brown, who is an offensive, lineman. He played offense and defense. Again, we talk about smaller schools. You got a lot of folks play both ways, and he did. But he was the first signee in 10 years, and he signed with Huntington College down in Faulkner University in Montgomery, and really proud of him. It's no coincidence, I think, that the Red Devils' fortunes have improved in these last several years, and it might just be because of this young man playing on the line.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting for that school and for this young man and his family. But he played, he was large enough and the school small enough to where he played in the 8th grade. He started playing varsity football.
Oh, yeah.
And he says here that his faith is really what drove him to Faulkner University. And he says he really likes the fact that there on their campus that they put Christ first. Mm-hmm. And that's one of his biggest things. He said that was very important to him. And he said that's what stood out to him. But again, 3 of the last 4 years, Verbena or 2 of the last 4 years, Verbena's made the playoffs. I mean, they went through a stretch there, Taylor. I don't know what it was like when you were there, but
I know.
it was kind of rough patch there for the athletic program.
Yeah, it was really up and down.
Yeah, but these guys have it's been a little more consistent, thanks in part to Landon Brown. I mean, no one has said that it was just because of him, of course, but I think that's a great thing for the community to rally behind. Looks like they had a nice crowd there in the auditorium with him.
Aww.
Signing. His parents were there and the coaches.
Yeah.
Wearing number 52, Landon Brown. So congratulations.
Well, congratulations. That's so exciting.
How about that?
I love that.
I know. It's always good. There's several young people, and we'll see if we can't talk about some more of those here in a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I know I have a story. It's not about anyone local, but I thought it was neat. It's about the Alabama Black Belt Adventures Association. They put on a big gobbler photo contest. Did you see that?
I did not see that.
It's the 14th annual one, and a freshman from McKenzie High School won after a 5-hour hunt in Butler County. So his name is Weston Lowry. He harvested a tom with 1-inch spurs and an 11.5-inch beard.
That's a long beard.
Yes. That was the second day of the hunting season that he harvested. It said that he went out in the woods around 5, was done at 10:30, that he chased them all morning, and finally around 10:30, on 250 acres of land, he spotted them. He was getting ready to leave. Next thing he knew, he was 10 yards behind them. And so He don't know why the turkey didn't see him.
I know. I read that. I thought.
Yeah.
Those things are so observant.
I know.
I get to see them on some of my walks or even driving, of course.
Yeah.
See them. At one time I had like 20 of them run across in front of me.
Oh my gosh.
They were running. It was so funny watching them. I watched one of them take off when he saw me. It was like he was running down our hill.
Yeah.
Like he was on it, like an air runway, and he's getting the momentum up, and then he takes off, and he only gets about this high off the ground.
Poor guy.
I know, but he was getting away from me. He was making sure he got away from me.
That's funny.
But how about that? A prize gobbler.
Yeah. It said his mom put the picture into the contest and that his entry received over 2,000 online votes, and it was more than double than the second place entry. He was awarded a $100 gift card, a prize pack, and a book. But coming in second was an 8-year-old from Barber County.
I see that. And
third, his first turkey was
his
what
first
won
one.
second.
I've never shot one.
Me neither.
I've never really shot anything.
Me neither.
I think I killed a squirrel once, but that's it.
And then an 8-year-old from Lowndes County also placed third. So, congratulations to them. That's exciting.
But if I wanted to shoot a deer, I could go right on the back deck there and just let them, because they walk
We have a friend.
right down below it all the time.
Yeah. We have a friend that shot her first deer out of the back door of her house.
Literally.
Yeah. Opened the door, shot it, got it. But the article, I didn't include it in my notes, but it said that they were excited that kids were entering because they felt like it would make it more exciting and keep the hunt alive.
How about that? So, I told you about that beautiful turkey I saw up around Omaha, Nebraska. I've never seen anything with all the different distinct colors, yellow and red and brown, different shades of brown, and I don't know. That's what I think of a turkey. I think of that thing. It's like a Norman Rockwell turkey, something that you'd think he would draw and would look that sharp. But that's a cool story.
We have everybody, it's so crazy how all of the states have such different animals.
Who was sponsoring that thing? Do you remember?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway,
I didn't include it in there. I don't know that it had said.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the states have such different animals, and it's the wildest thing because you would think, I don't know, I just think the United States is one. I forget that it's different.
There it is. In the headlines, Alabama Blackback Belt Adventures Association.
But we're going to go to break. When we come back, I do have another story about an animal. It's going to be the last one I have, but it's about a salamander that is found nowhere else on Earth. Only in this one location. So, y'all stay tuned. When we come back, we're going to have local stuff. We're also going to talk about the salamander. But you're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Mike and Taylor. It's 6:43, and we'll be back right after these sponsors.
Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home
Monroe
parts
County.
and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29,
Salamander.
just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery. with the latest equipment for any job. From campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries and the only local-based
And then I
rotator
also have
in the
this. I
county.
figured like we could
We
start
do it
up the
all.
Yappy and Pappy thing.
Our diesel repair
saw that.
services
And,
include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission
some,
and clutch
So if
work,
you-
Dear Abby's
and
kind of
general
working with
maintenance.
I was going to say,
Trust
if
Men's
you want to
Wrecker
do a
and
Dear
heavy-duty
Abby, and
diesel
then I'll
repair
go into
for top-notch service.
HT
Call us
Tuesdays and
at
talk about what spilling the tea is, and then we can do that question.
217-1984.
And then at the end, tell everyone to message in your question or whatever.
You just
So you could just
the
cover a
case,
pillow.
the same pillow.
Yeah.
But at that point, though, doesn't it become like the emotional support that I was just saying?
I mean, yeah.
The
I mean, you
pillow.
don't want to get rid of it.
It's like, that's my
It's special
pillow.
to you.
Yeah, okay. We bought some pillows from My Pillow.
Really?
Remember My Pillow, the guy?
Billy Mays?
No, it wasn't Billy Mays. It was, golly, I can't, how quick, Mike Lindell or something like that.
Were they comfy?
Yeah, they're good. I mean, we still got them.
Oh, wow.
They said they had lifetime guarantee, and they
Have
seem
you had to trade them in at all?
Nah.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe they seem to be kind of lumpy.
Yeah. I'd trade them in.
Yeah, it might be time. We might do that.
I think as long as you're decorating and the pillows aren't turning into an obstacle course, you're good.
I mean, but that's a lot. 11 is a lot now. But as I started thinking about it, I said, when I was laughing at her having 11,
Yeah.
I'm going, my
Yeah,
God,
even
I
more.
have more than that.
I know.
Yeah. Well,
So,
sometimes, like if she's like
mean, who
gone,
doesn't want
she'll
their
go
house-
off with her friends some, or take our children somewhere, and I'll be on my own. Well, I'll just kind of move everything to one side. I only sleep on my side. I
so
don't
you
want to
shape
disturb
the
the
11
other.
pillows into a body shape. That way you
No,
don't feel like you're laying alone.
no, not
Oh, okay. I
not,
thought you were getting weird with it.
not as far as not as far as you know. I don't do that. Well, it's break time. It's
It
7
is.
o'clock on Tuesday. Oh, wait.
Before we go,
Okay.
if you have a question for Yappy and Pappy and you
Yeah.
want to hear our opinion on relationship drama, work drama, family fights, weird stuff, petty
that's
stuff,
right, exactly.
anything, message the Piper Peach Facebook this week. And next week we might answer it on Peach Tea Tuesday. So,
Got it. We're good at giving advice.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe
I was just
eventually
gonna
we
say,
can do
we think so.
call-ins.
Huh?
I'd take advice from me.
Do you want to do a call in? Is that what you
Maybe
said?
eventually
Ooh.
we could set something up.
I have people ask me, do we do call ins all the time?
We should.
Maybe. But that would be turning over the show to people that we have no control over.
Yeah. Well, we could just cut them off real quick.
Yeah.
But speaking of cutting off real quick, it's top of the hour. We're going to go to break. When we come back, we're going to hear about some more local stuff. So y'all stay tuned. Go get you another cup of coffee, roll out of bed, whatever you need to do. Splash some water on your face. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Mike and Taylor. We'll be back after this break.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
called natural medication.
All right, here we are back. Morning Mayhem. Taylor and Mike, Piper Peach Radio, Clanton Tractor Studios.
Mike and Taylor.
Hey, you know, I was talking
Taylor and Mike.
earlier about the young man from Verbena. Well, up at Jemison, where my wife and daughter and I live, and son-in-law, we had the Panthers had Houston Harris, a baseball player, signed with Stillman College. I think that's in Tuscaloosa, right?
I believe so.
I believe so. He signed and got him a scholarship, and says that he started playing baseball like a lot of kids do at 4 years old. I can remember playing. We played on the first they call it cap league back then, because basically you had a T-shirt and a cap.
Yeah.
Other than that, you used to get a full uniform back in those days. But
I know.
anyway, he said he started playing when he was 4. He had a dream to play at the next level. So he's excited to go up to Stillman, put in all the work he says that it takes to be good up there. And he's been basically on and off the varsity team. When he was like in the 7th and 8th grade, another good athlete that was good enough to be on the varsity.
Wow.
Before he was, officially ready. But he played there, and then, of course, he was one of the things that the Panthers did the last 2 seasons was something they hadn't done in a while. They advanced to the area baseball tournament. They got past the first round, I guess, or whatever. I'm not sure exactly how that works. But congratulations, Houston. I happen to know this young man very well. He's part of our church youth group there at Mineral Springs, and he's just a fine fella, and I'm glad to see something good happen for him. And this is something really good. So take advantage of this opportunity and go get your education, play some ball.
That's exciting.
You never know, how something could to develop, and some scout see you like your brother. Yeah. And then the next thing you know, you got another opportunity.
I know.
And so anyway, anything more on that? How are things going up in the Hudson Valley?
Going good.
Yeah.
Going good. I don't know what I can and can't say, but he is still taking his medicine, getting closer to being able to throw.
Yeah.
So,
right.
His girlfriend was up there this weekend.
Oh, well.
McKenna went and visited.
Maybe that helped him.
He got to use the Yankees card to secure a reservation that he wouldn't have otherwise been able to got.
How about that? He's part of the organization, right?
That's what he said.
That's what they have it for. But anyway, that was good news. And there's a couple others maybe I can get to before the hour's up.
Yes.
We're this is our first week where we're going 6 to 8.
I know.
Bill and I did it yesterday.
How was yesterday? I had 0 service.
You couldn't see it.
I have not had service since Wednesday.
And you didn't watch it when you got home? Wasn't that like what you?
Well,
did y'all have dinner over?
I had a traumatic experience when I got home.
Oh, I know. Sorry.
You keep picking fun. It's not funny.
I'm not
Mike, we're about to go to break.
I'm not picking fun at that. That's not what I meant. It's not what I meant.
Speaking of going to break for something, there's a reward being offered by the sheriffs in Clark County.
Mm-hmm. Clark County?
Yes. So there is a town up there. It's called Coffeyville. Have you ever heard of Coffeyville? It may be Coffeyville. I don't know. How's it pronounced?
Coffeyville.
Coffeyville.
You had it right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Population of 250 people.
Yep.
So that is wild to me. But anyway, they had a day of festivals to celebrate the unity of Clark County in Coffeyville. And the sheriff is offering a $1,000 reward for information leading to a suspect because there was a shooting. It was an automatic gun among other weapons fired. They're also offering $1,000 looking for the person that was driving, I want to say it was like a silver Nissan or Kia, it said, and they hit somebody while they were fleeing the area.
It's compounded things.
Yes.
Made it worse.
So, $2,000 being offered to the town of Coffeyville of 250 people.
I'd be willing to bet that secret won't be
I was about to say
kept for too long.
They should be able to find them pretty quick.
Yeah,
I would think.
I would think too.
So, and I think I commend them for having a whole day of unity because with towns that small, a lot of times they don't really do anything, Well,
yeah, I do know. It is, and it's often you just need someone who's willing to step up and take a chance and get words out there, and hopefully someone will. I mean, somebody knows something about this, and they could already have it solved. But I don't understand. I mean, I guess I could if it's like your family, maybe, perhaps.
Yeah.
But if you do something like this, I mean, this is not. This is not. I don't know how to say it. Brian says that's half their yearly budget.
Yeah.
The 2000.
I would think so.
Yeah, it's like there's their fishing money.
I saw that, Brian, about Luke Owen from Clanton. Did y'all talk about that yesterday or Friday?
I did not. I have the story right here, though.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about it. I didn't write it down because I figured y'all might have mentioned it, but I wasn't sure.
Well, no, but...
He's a senior from Chilton County High School. I know I saw that, and his family hadn't been living here very long, but he got a standing ovation at graduation last Thursday.
He did.
Because he finished school in December, and of course, they don't have graduation in December. They all graduate together in May. When he graduated in December, he went on to boot camp, and I want to say it was the Marines. Is that right?
The Marines, Marine Corps.
So he went and started boot camp to become a Marine. He finished just in time and had a few days that he could come back home, and he came and graduated with his class.
I know, isn't that something?
And that was a long goal of his, a long-term goal. It said in the article that I read that he met with a recruiter, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. And that he was, I don't know if the article said this or which article it was, because a lot of people have covered it, but that he had a lot of goals to meet in the gym and weight-wise.
And it's been all over the news,
Yeah,
I mean, nationwide, national news.
But he met all those goals. He was very consistent and disciplined, and he ended up being able to join the Marines before he even officially graduated. And came back after boot camp and graduated, and Miss Pitts at CCHS allowed him to wear his uniform instead of a cap and gown.
I don't know if those are called dress blues or not, but I was thinking they were.
Yeah, I wasn't sure the official term for it, but I know he wasn't wearing his cap and gown. He was wearing one of his uniforms. Mm-hmm. And he received a standing ovation.
How about that?
I know.
Well, he deserved it. I mean,
he definitely did. Or does.
Obviously, we had a draft, draft Taylor.
Yeah.
Up to, I want to say 70, 72, 73 maybe, 1972, 1973 for the Vietnam War. And it was before that too. But it's not that way now. It's all volunteer. And I think it's like 1 or 2% of the population serves. I mean, it's a very small percentage of people who actually step up and do it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I'm not trying to claim anything except my gratitude, for people like him that do it.
Yeah. I really commend him because that takes a lot of strength and courage and mental preparedness, physical preparedness.
Yeah. We call it guts. It takes a lot of guts to do it.
And a lot of times, especially on social media, you see people talking about why they don't want to go and serve their country, which I can't say that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, people are just different than they were back in the day. Used to, they wanted to be able to contribute and do something, but work ethic, the national, what is the word I'm looking for?
Malaise.
Yeah, all that.
What I would call it.
All of that is just so declined from what it used to be.
Well, what we have to do is we have to take it back.
Yeah.
We have to take the country back, and I don't mean, with force, but I do mean with our intellect.
Yeah.
And be able to say, no, this is the way we need to do it. This is better to do it this way. Yes, morals are good things.
Yeah.
This idea of no morals is not good.
I feel
How's
like
that
so many people.
I sound like Kamala Harris speaking. It's not good.
I feel like so many people, though, that they find more fulfillment in likes in social media and what others think of them versus actual hard work.
Yeah. Well, they'll learn soon enough if they haven't already, and get out of. Well, anyway, I was gonna make some snide remark, but I won't. I'll resist.
We'll just leave it there.
I'll resist it. But
Congratulations to Luke.
I know that is a good thing. That's what I meant.
Yes.
Is that we have to take and have more things like this that we talk about versus, the Izzy at the thing with with the horse phobia. You know, I'm sorry. That's just a little too far out there for me. If I had run into that, I told Taylor I would have the list of all the horse items I wanted.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, okay.
I know.
I want to speak to the manager. But anyway, it is a great story. It's the kind of thing. I mean, I hate to say it, but a lot of the news agencies wouldn't cover something like that because they don't want to. They don't like America.
I've seen it all over though. A lot of them have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is. Like I said, it's enlightening to me to see someone like that, and it's also inspiring.
Yeah.
Something like that, it's going to inspire some other young man or young woman to do something similar, and then who knows what could happen from that one act.
That's right.
Great job, Luke. Thank you. And we just heard from Miss Nance says, so proud of Luke. Very well deserved. Abigail Nance. I don't know Abigail, but
is that Abby?
Abby.
Miss Nance, are you dear Abby?
No, no, I don't think that's the same Abby. Okay. I'm sorry. It could be.
It could be. You don't know.
Pride in our country. That's right.
All right, we're going to get a break real quick. When we come back, we have some more stories. So y'all stay tuned. It's 7:15, and we'll be back after this break.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
All right, here we are back on the Morning Mayhem with Taylor and Mike on Piper Peach Radio.
Mike and Taylor.
And we're broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. Want to thank this and that. Oh, we said this and that vinyl.
Yeah.
There's no reason we can't thank them again. Thank you, guys. Work out anytime. Farmers Furniture.
That's right.
And tell you, we got a lot of great sponsors. Stick with us right here, and we want to try to give our folks some interesting things to talk about. And I think that the subject of Luke, the young Marine, got things going.
I think
this
so.
morning with our listeners. They really like the idea of talking about him and again comparing him to someone else. I'm sorry, Izzy. I don't know you or anything, but I know lots of people like you, I think. But anyway.
You know, speaking of sorry, today's National Sorry Day.
National Sorry Day, is it
Yeah,
really?
It is.
Well,
and
I'm
you know
sorry,
what else
I
it
did
is?
not know that.
Yeah. And it is also National Blueberry Cheesecake Day. And it is World Redhead Day.
No way.
It is.
It is?
Yep.
I saw you kind
Today,
of flip there.
Yeah, my hair's fell a little bit. It's probably because it's 90% humidity outside. But
Well, that happens.
today is celebrating the 1% to 2% of the communities, the nation, people that have the MC1R gene
MCR 1.
that contributes to
MC1R, I suppose, actually.
redheads.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
You know, I read where what country do you think of when you think of redheads?
I told you Africa because of something that I saw on social media.
Oh.
But I always thought of like Scotland.
Ireland, yeah, and Scotland, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's not where they originated.
Where did you tell me? The Netherlands?
Scandinavia,
That's right.
just north of the Netherlands, like the Vikings.
Yeah.
They came over and conquered the Irish and guess some other things.
Yeah,
They left behind some other things,
I guess so.
like some little redheads.
Have you ever seen the Disney movie Merida?
I don't reckon.
It's so good.
I haven't. Is that a redhead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. But
No, I have not. But it's National Redhead. Is it just the day or is it a week?
no, it's World Redhead Day.
Day.
So it's just today.
Well,
We'll
redheads
get-
probably don't
We'll
need a whole
get
week.
One day.
We don't need a whole week to
Yeah,
celebrate
if
them. Do
we
you think?
got a whole week, that would probably be a little bit.
Hey, I got another Dear Abby. I got to share with everybody before we get too late into it.
Sock it to us, Mike.
The headline is, you know, that came from Laugh In. You ever seen the show Laugh In
No.
from the '60s and early '70s?
That's where Sock It.
Sock it
I've
to
never
me.
heard
Sock
that.
it to me. Sock it to me. Sock it to me. Abby, dear Abby, I like my friend, but her little dog is no longer welcome inside my house. Dear Abby, a friend of mine calls first or pops by every few months. She's generous and brings homemade treats, something she has found at the grocer's, or flowers from her garden. We have great chats, and I really like her. The problem is, she always brings her little dog, whom she calls the most wonderful little doggy in the world. He goes into all the rooms and jumps on the beds and couch and needlepoint chairs, etc. The last time she was here, I had to launder 2 bedspreads and clean the couch because it was muddy outside. When I spoke up and said maybe his feet were muddy, she said she had wiped his feet. Obviously not. And I don't want her dog here anymore. I have a patio where we can visit, and I can direct her and the dog there when the weather is good. But what do I say in the meantime? When she appears at my door with her dog. Now, Taylor, I know you're a dog lover. I'm a dog lover. I made the statement last night that I was embarrassed that I had 3 cats and no dogs.
Aw.
Now,
Yeah.
you know, we had a dog we lost about, I guess maybe about a year ago now, maybe less, but sometime it was quite a ways back. But we haven't replaced her yet, and it's signed disgruntled in Michigan. So what would you tell disgruntled, Taylor? I mean, this is gonna be yappy pappy kind of practice stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Now wait a minute. Let me make sure I understand. You're yappy, right?
Yeah, I'm not happy.
Yeah. I
You
know,
can be
I'm kidding.
pappy.
I'm kidding. So what would you do about the dog? I mean, I know
Well-
you love dogs. Did you ever have a dog like that where you would take with you to friends' houses?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm thinking, well, let me think back.
Do you have a friend that brings a dog over to your house?
No.
I don't either.
Now, when we would walk down to my mother and father-in-law's, I would let my dogs walk with me, Tito and Toot. But they had lived there. We lived with them for a year
They're
before we
outside
moved out.
dogs?
Tito and Toot were inside dogs.
Okay.
Not
okay.
Toot. I'm sorry. Tito and Tilly.
Tilly. Okay.
Yeah. And then when Tilly passed away, I got Toot.
Okay.
But Toot passed away sometime this week. God love her.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
We can talk about that too if you want.
I have a dachshund. I got her for my son. Her name's Slinky. But I don't like little dogs. I don't
Why?
like little dogs.
Why is that?
Because they pee everywhere.
Oh. Gotta get that routine. You gotta
Yes.
train them to
Which Slinky's gotten better
go
about
outside
it.
and try to keep it, regular schedule. I
Yeah.
guess would help.
But even when they get excited, why do little dogs pee everywhere when they get excited?
Well, she doesn't even mention that. The
She's just
dog
talking
does
about the
that.
mud.
The muddy feet, was like and that might have just been the straw that
Yeah.
broke the,
Well, I think if she
the
wasn't
dachshund's
talking,
back.
I think that if she wasn't talking about the dog going to the bathroom everywhere, that in the meantime, while the weather is not nice, now I wouldn't let the dog just run all over my house. I would shut all the doors that I could. Possibly go try to find a gate at the thrift store, a little baby gate to put up, and wipe the dog's paws myself. Hand the friend a baby wipe to wipe its paws.
Exactly.
And then when it's nice, go outside. Because, I mean, if it's only once every few months, I don't know. I wouldn't sever the friendship over that.
Here's something I found interesting. She said, dear disgruntled,
Mm-hmm.
dear Abby says, direct her and her dog straight to the kitchen. Close the door.
Yep.
So that her wonderful dog can't roam all over your house.
Yeah.
And visit with them in there to make it more convenient for both of you to eat her treats, arrange her flowers, and keep the dog, not exactly on a leash, right?
That's what I think so, too.
And if she asks you why you're doing that, then just tell her, I don't want the dog on the furniture, and hopefully it won't end the friendship, but if it does, it's going to be...
Yeah, obviously she has zero respect for you.
Exactly.
Brian said big dogs pee everywhere, too.
Well,
Brian, you seem to be a small dog person. And I can tell you that my labs have never peed on things like this Dachshund does.
Yeah. Well, we had a dachshund. We've had Shih Tzus.
Yeah.
We've had 3 of them. And as they get older, you have to watch them more
There's
carefully.
like a few years in between that they're okay. But when they're puppies, terrible. When they're old, terrible. There's like a few years, they're like maybe in the clear. If they're not too stubborn to go outside.
Exactly. But anyway, I wondered about, how that would go over, with dog lovers.
Yeah.
How do they feel about that?
Me and my mom have talked about this. Why are so many people, which I will say, I just took our weenie dog to Tractor Supply yesterday because Deason wanted to carry her with us. But Tractor Supply allows you to bring your dogs in. It's kind of like PetSmart, if you take them in on a leash.
They have a lot of pet food in there.
Why are so many people bringing their animals to Walmart now? Have you noticed that?
And they have to be considered some sort of emotional support animal at that point.
But even emotional support animals, like they're not supposed to be in. Only service animals, like registered service animals.
Well, I think those are similar, So
Anybody can pay. I could pay $40 and make you emotional support animal on Google.
it'd be more than that.
I
It'd
could
cost
make
you more
that
than that to get
frog.
me to do
I
it.
could make that frog on my front door an emotional support animal if
That
I
would
could
be
find a
like-
harness small enough.
Toady, I think is a good
Yeah.
name. For some reason, that's sticking in my mind about your frog.
Toady frog.
Was that this morning?
Yes.
When he was like terrorizing you, you had to go back in and get your keys.
Yes. It
Bless
was
your
the same
heart.
color.
How
I really thought
how did
he
you
was
handle
gonna.
it?
I really thought he was gonna on me,
Yeah.
And then he started crawling like with his little. I was like, I'm not even scared of frogs, but you're too big to be on my front door.
You'd be screaming.
Yes, but
gentle now,
I've
gentle.
noticed, and it's so bad because
Brian says throw the hound outside.
it's,
Say, no more dog. You're welcome, but your dog isn't.
well, I mean,
That would be
I don't
within your
know.
purview to do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, you
It's your
could.
house.
But I don't know. If she only comes once every few months, then I wouldn't disgruntle the friendship.
You wouldn't.
No.
guess-
I would just wipe the paws, shut the doors, look for a baby gate for like $5.
That's really not a bad idea. But I find it interesting. She said, shut the door to the kitchen.
I don't have a door in my
I was going to
kitchen.
say, do people have doors going to their kitchens anymore?
No. I think Abby's
Living in the 60s?
living in the past.
She may be. Actually, dear Abby was her mother. Her Her Abby was her mother. This is her daughter. This is
Annie.
No, it's Janine, I think.
Oh.
This doesn't sound right. Dear Janine.
But yeah, do you think, so the emotional support animals, how do you feel about that? Not service animals, because those are federally covered and, but people that go and pay $40 and get their frogs.
I love animals. I've had animals since I can remember.
Yeah.
And strays. And I mean, where we live is basically, it's supposed to be a loop, but the road's not complete, so it's really a dead end.
Yeah.
People have dropped off animals out there all the time. We've gotten a couple of cats that way. Mm-hmm. One of the cats we have now is where our daughter goes to the pound, I guess, in Auburn and gets the cat that she has a little broken tail, cute little thing. Named her Stevie after Stevie Nicks, the singer.
I love that.
Yeah. So anyway, we don't have and the other one that we have now is just kind of came up.
Yeah.
So we just take them in, and I remember the very first ones. I was like, well, we're gonna keep this cat. We're gonna have to take it to the vet. Okay, I don't want any wild cats scratching me and
cat scratch fever.
Exactly. I don't want to catch that. So we would go and take care of them. So we keep the vets in business. Up there in Jim's, Dr. French, I think her name is.
Yeah.
She's a Texas A&M girl.
Oh.
Yeah, or
cool.
Graduate. She has her degree.
Yeah.
Posted. It's a great place. They have some good folks work up there. We used to take our dogs to dog hotel. The kennel.
That's what I should have done.
Yeah.
God love her.
Yeah. But we would do that because they were small. We didn't have anybody to come in and didn't want them to have to hassle them. Taking them out, 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do, right, Taylor? If you're going to keep one, if you're going to keep a little one especially. But Brian's talking about how he has like 9 cats. And
I could never.
I'm like, man, I couldn't either. But at least some of them are outside,
Yeah.
Because those cats, they're really resilient. I mean, the cat that we have outside, 2 of them are inside, but one of them's outside. Man, he is always finding nooks and crannies that he can get into. It's like, does something chase you and you have to hide, or what's the deal?
Yeah.
But he scared me the other day. I was looking for something. I was like, whoa, there's that. I mean, he was like, his face was like right there, and I didn't know it. I'm looking for something. I look up, and it's like he's looking at me. I'm like, well, hello there. And his name is Muffins.
Oh, Mr. Muffins.
I lobbied for biscuits if we were going to go with a fruit.
Yeah,
a food. Blah, blah.
Are you feeling a little confused? Are you feeling a little bit older?
Why?
Are you?
Well, of course I am. I mean,
there's 2.
I can't remember my name half the time.
There's 2 sharp peaks.
Thank goodness I have GPS.
I know. Thank God. There's
take
2
me
sharp...
home. Siri, take me home.
There are 2 sharp peaks
Look,
where people age.
She heard her name.
Oh, gosh. Getting you home. Okay, well, Mike's about to leave. Apparently, Siri's taking him home. So, when you come back, he may or may not be here. But we're going to get a break real quick, get him figured out. He's a little confused right now. So, y'all stick around. 7:32, get you some breakfast. And when you come back, we're going to talk about the 2 ages that you age faster during. So, you're tuned in to Morning Mayhem. Oh my gosh, we'll be right back.
I'm going home. I'll see you guys. It's been fun.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
All right, we're back. Morning Mayhem. Piper Beach Radio, Taylor and Mike. It's 7:36 here on Tuesday, May the 26th. We've been doing this together for a few months now, and it's just amazing. It's like I look up there, and it's the 26th day of May already.
I
of course,
know.
school's all out, and everybody's graduated. We're talking about all these scholarships that kids are earning. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool that it comes, and now it's the summertime.
It's flown by.
So I don't know. I didn't notice that I had an easier ride this morning because 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be that different.
I don't think so.
Based on the seasons, because I'm still amazed at how many people are going to work just like me at 5 o'clock.
I know. A lot of people are up and on the road at 5.
Yeah, they are. And so I've got a long way to go, but we appreciate all of them out there busting it for everybody because we're all in this together. We got to pull together, right?
Absolutely.
We're gonna have things. We're gonna have programs. We're gonna have to all contribute to them to make them work. Hey, we got some sponsors here: Farmers Furniture, Woods Surfside Marina, up there. I bet they're hopping. Yesterday. Big holiday.
Oh, yeah.
Celebrating. I don't know if you got to see our show at all, but the first thing we did, we talked about, I don't know if Baden posted it or not, but I asked him to. I took photos of him with the flag.
Yeah.
On Memorial Day, the protocol is that you lower the flag half-mast at sunrise, till noon. Mm-hmm. And then at noon, it goes back up to full mast. And the reason it does that is that obviously we're honoring our dead, our military dead, those that sacrificed the greatest sacrifice for our freedoms, for us today. Could have been any time back in our history, but it's affected us today.
That's right.
So we're grateful. But anyway, with the flag, we were out there, and Baden is a former Eagle Scout, and he knew all about the protocol as I was trying to tell him about it. He already knew it. And so he said, let's go do it. And we were like 2 minutes past sunrise, so we missed that exact time. But we were just real close. At 5:40 yesterday, we were out there, doing the flag. It was great. It was a great experience. because he knew exactly what to do and how to do it. I have owned flags, don't get me wrong, but I've never had a flagpole like we have out front. And so we adjusted it and made it right. So, but anyway, we talked about Woods Surfside Marina, and we're thinking that they must be really hopping.
Oh, for sure.
With the boating and
I
all
feel
the
like
products they offer there.
Yeah, I feel like Memorial Day weekend is like the first weekend that people think summer.
It is.
Like first boating weekend, the first beach weekend.
It certainly could be. Yeah, and a lot of times just because it's generally past, when school was ended.
Yeah, the first weekend ever, the school's out, all that.
Yeah. So anyway, that was pretty cool.
That's right.
But did you post those pictures, Baden, yesterday of you and the flag?
No.
Why?
Wah-wah.
He doesn't want to show himself.
You can't question
it's not
it.
that. You should have done it just because of the
the meaning behind it.
Exactly. The symbolism. That's what Dollar Bill talked about yesterday. He loves all the symbolism that we have in this country to remind us of things.
I know.
As if we needed it, but
I'm glad that you decided not to go home.
Siri
was trying to take you home a little while ago.
Hi. But Baden showed me, or he actually snatched my phone and demanded my code.
My gosh.
And cut off Siri so that it won't interfere with us during the show anymore.
Yeah.
Guess that was kind of ill-timed on my part.
He just don't want people figuring out where you live, coming and taking all your animal views,
Maybe it was a bad time to bring it up.
Maybe so.
Oh, I love that scene.
I have a story to kind of close this out in the segment series. And it said, if you wake up one morning and look in the mirror and you feel like something's off and like you've aged overnight, you may not be imagining things.
It's possible that's happened.
It is possible. So humans age faster at 2 sharp peaks. And 81% of all the molecules they studied showed changes during one or both of these stages. So the first stage...
That's a lot. 81%.
I know. The first stage is in your mid-40s.
That's a majority, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
The first stage is in your mid-40s and again in your early 60s. But they have slightly different profiles. So in your mid-40s, the peak showed that your changes are in molecules related to your metabolism of lipids, caffeine, and alcohol, as well as your cardiovascular disease and thereof.
So it begins to develop pretty seriously there.
Dysfunctions
overnight.
In your skin and in your muscle. I've always heard once that your 30s, you start, something hurts every day.
Yes,
and then in your 40s, you start breaking down. So that kind of lines up with what I've heard.
I've heard people talk about, the day I turned 40, all of a sudden, I couldn't see as good. I couldn't this good. And it just happens, But it's interesting, though, that the study showed these 2 particular points in your life is when you're more than likely this is going to happen to you.
Yeah.
Of course, now, Taylor,
60s,
what does it say about people beyond the early 60s?
So the
I'm
60s
in trouble.
peak, it was early 60s peak, and it was associated with a little bit different than the 40s. It was associated with carbohydrate and caffeine metabolism, cardiovascular disease, skin and muscle, immune regulation, and kidney function.
But nothing about memory?
Nothing about memory.
I'm surprised
I was
at that.
shocked. I know.
I would have thought.
But the first peak in the mid-40s said it's typically when women start undergoing menopause or perimenopause, but they ruled out that had anything to do with the aging because the men also underwent significant changes at that same time.
How about that?
Yeah. But, I've been hearing that memory and dementia and all that, like dementia and Alzheimer's, they're calling that the type 3 diabetes. Have you heard that?
I have not.
Yeah.
Something to do with our diets, perhaps, more than anything else?
Sugar and all that.
Well, moderation, my dear, moderation.
I think so, too.
That's what my wife always says.
And a lot of articles I've been reading about it, because I guess I talk about it a lot because my phone is constantly burning, house tips and tricks, thrifting, and dementia.
Hey.
And memory loss. But a lot of it links back to social media use and brain rot. Scrolling and
I can imagine.
not reading and Because you have to exercise your brain. That's what I was telling you the other day when I was talking about us being two brain cells fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting for to the end. It said that after so long, your brain cells don't renew. And so I guess that's why people forget things and like scrolling. If you're not constantly working your neuromuscles and like reading and building up,
Learning.
I mean, it's the same thing as working out.
Well, when you're reading something, you're learning. I mean, I say learning, but that's all includes that.
Exercising your brain. And when you're not doing that, then it's just deteriorating up there.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. That inactivity, and we talked about it, physical inactivity, the same thing. You know, it wears down your body that way.
And we've talked about retirement too. A lot of people, when they retire and they go from working to not doing anything, it's downhill.
Yeah, they don't try to find something else, or are unable to find something else. You know, that they can do and find some focus time on.
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right. I was watching our granddaughter. I don't know if it was her. I don't think it was her. Obviously, it wasn't her first one that she ever put together. But she put together a 100-piece puzzle.
Oh wow!
And she's 6.
That's amazing.
And she did it in pretty good record time.
Yeah.
I mean, looks great. And I said, Victoria, are there really 100 pieces in there? She said, yes, there are. It was so funny. Oh gosh, I love to tease that girl.
When I see boxes or like it says something like sold with however many pieces, I'm like, there's no way that there's that many in there.
Yeah.
Or on the flip side, I'm like,
500 pieces.
I think you're shorting me, and you just know that I'm not going to count it. I have no like concept of how many, like the guessing games of guess how many candies you'll win the jar candy. Never. I never come close.
Never come close.
Never.
I've never won one either. I thought I was really good at it, you know, but I'm not. I'm not as good at it as I thought I was. Hey, you know, the NCAA baseball tournament starts this weekend.
Yeah.
And we've got a bunch of teams from the SEC in the tournament.
Yes.
Hosting, 7 teams are
I saw where Mississippi
hosting.
State was hosting.
Yeah, they're hosting a regional, which,
yeah.
That's a record, I think, 7 teams. But Alabama and Auburn are both hosting.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Yeah,
Who ended up winning the SEC tournament? I didn't have service.
Georgia.
Okay.
Got the, I was going to say trifecta.
Did they beat Florida?
No, they beat Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
Arkansas beat Auburn in the semifinals, and Georgia beat Florida.
Okay.
In the semifinals, and
so we're moving on to the next thing.
The Bulldogs, they must be for real.
Well, let's get a break.
What did they get?
Let's get a break real quick while you find that.
I know. I was just gonna say they got the 3rd seed. Yeah, we'll go to break.
Here we're gonna go to the last break. Hear a word from our sponsors. When we come back, we're gonna do sports with Mike, and then we'll wrap it up for the day. So y'all hang tight. Go refill your coffee. We'll be right back. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Mike and Taylor.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Welcome back. You are tuning back into Morning Mayhem with Mike and Taylor.
We got about 12 more minutes or 13 more minutes.
I know, not long.
How about that? Day 2 of the 6 to 8 change.
Did it fly by yesterday too?
Oh yeah, went by. Bill and I, we got talking about all kind of things, including obviously Memorial Day, and he had just numerous members of his family who had served, and several had given, the last full measure of devotion, I think is the way President Lincoln called it, where someone has volunteered or been drafted, served, and lost their lives or lost their life in carrying out their service.
Yeah.
So it was humbling for a while, but it was also good because I love to talk about things like that. I really, I believe in being a patriot and what it means to be. I don't pretend to know everything about it. I don't. Yeah. Not even close. But
well, it's better
it means
to
a lot
remember
to think that way, and
yes.
I think you are what you become what you think about.
Yeah. I think so too.
That's my goal.
And I think that, I don't want to speak for everyone, but I feel like veterans that have lost, or members of the Army and the forces that have lost their lives would rather be remembered than swept under the rug.
Oh, yes.
And memorialized.
We're 250 years old.
Yeah.
As a country, as a nation. And we have a history, before that as a British colony or colonies.
Yeah.
Possession. But anyway, it was a great show. I enjoyed hearing about it. He had a good friend of his that had flown a Phantom jet, I think he called it, over in Vietnam. And, and a lot of times, Taylor, it's very common, I think, for family members who serve like that to come home, and sometimes stuff they've seen and been forced to do is they don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
They'd rather not talk about it. But I think it is important that we make a big deal of the fact that they served. Because we didn't do it. They stepped up. We didn't do it. So we have to. I think we should recognize it, and we do. I think we do a good job as a nation of that.
I think so.
Hey, I was mentioning before the break about the NCAA baseball tournament. Both Alabama and Auburn are hosting the regionals coming up starting on Friday. I'll go over those matchups here in a minute. Alabama is the national number 7 seed, which is the highest that they've been, ranked or however you would call it. It's not really the ranking, but the highest they've been seeded.
Yeah.
Since 2006. So it's been a while since the Tide has been in this level. They finished in second place in the conference, in the SEC, which is tied for second, I think. I think that's right. It's a big deal. They got a really good club. They swept Auburn, who's ranked higher than them. So they've had a really good season. But they play starting Friday, I believe it is. Is that right? Friday? Yeah, Friday. They're going to play the Alabama State Hornets from
from Montgomery.
From Montgomery. They won the SWAC baseball tournament.
Awesome.
Sunday, rather.
Well, congratulations to them. That'll be nice.
Yeah. I don't know if they... I meant to check to see if they played during the regular season, because I know Auburn plays them.
Yeah.
Plays Alabama State, I meant. Just because they're the proximity. And gives both teams a chance to play on a Tuesday. Other teams in the Alabama Regional, Tuscaloosa Regional, they call it, is South Carolina Upstate and Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State also finished second, I believe it is, in the Big 12 baseball tournament. So South Carolina Upstate won the Big South tournaments, how they got into how they qualified. So anyway, like I said, that was the last time in 2006 when Alabama hosted a super regional, it says. But 2026 is the fourth year in a row that Alabama has made this hadn't hosted. But they're doing they had a rough SEC tournament, but they're hosting a regional. They got recognized. I mean, 7 teams ranked in the top 16 or hosting regionals rather from the SEC. Auburn, on the other side of the state, on the eastern side, will be hosting its own regional starting this Friday, which includes, I believe, Central Florida and as the second seed. And let's see who else it is. 3 seed is North Carolina State from the Atlantic Coast Conference. And then 4 seed is, used to be called University of Wisconsin in Milwaukee, but now it's just called Milwaukee University. Yeah. They'll be here in Auburn, rather. So if Auburn wins, they're paired to play the winner of the Lincoln Regional, which is Nebraska, and I don't know who that would be. Who would if that were to go as planned or as you expect, the top seed to win, then Auburn and Alabama should advance. But we'll see. Other SEC teams in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Tennessee plays East Carolina. In Morgantown, West Virginia, the Kentucky Wildcats earned a bid. I mean, 12 out of 16 teams, Taylor.
That's amazing.
Invited to the baseball tournament, which is, that's probably a record. I don't know. But Kentucky plays Wake Forest. And then in Gainesville, the Gators will host Rider University. And I mentioned Auburn and Milwaukee. They play at noon on Friday. Yeah. And in Mississippi State, you mentioned the Bulldogs. They're playing Lipscomb University. Lipscomb used to be David Lipscomb University. You remember that? When they shortened their name. Texas A&M hosting a regional out in College Station. They play Lamar College, or Lamar University rather, out of Beaumont. And then the Sooners of Oklahoma will play the Citadel in the Atlanta Regional. In Georgia, they play Georgia Tech is the top seed in their region. And then in Lawrence, Kansas, Arkansas will host Missouri State. Georgia hosting Athens region. They'll play Long Island University. And we mentioned Alabama State. And then lastly, Ole Miss will play Arizona State in Lincoln, Nebraska. 8 o'clock. So that
when do
is
these games
SEC.
start? Friday.
All the games start on Friday. All the regionals are run Friday through Sunday.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the weather won't interfere too much, but we've got a real good chance for rain. So.
Did you see where, I don't know if y'all talked about this either, but Mississippi State was the first college team in the SEC to use the, it's not a camera, where
robot?
you could question, where you could question the call.
Yeah, the robot call. They call that the robot umpire.
Yeah, they had that when we went down to Tampa to watch the, Pico and them. What is it called? What are they? Recruits, I guess.
Who? The prospects?
Prospects, that's right. My brain couldn't think of that word.
Baseball players?
Yeah, we watched the prospect game, and they had that, and it's so funny because the calls, I want to say 3 of the 4 calls that was questioned were wrong. And so the umpire had to turn around and be like,
I was wrong.
And I told Mom, I said, you really have to be humble, to do that and to accept that and admit. Yeah, I was like, can you imagine if you turn around and be like, well, he questioned it, and I didn't think so, but,
Yeah, I mean, it's getting to that point where we might not even need an umpire.
I know, it's wild.
I mean, I don't know. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always, I was trying to remember if it was Bill or if we have a guest. We talked about this before, but you just have to deal with people, and with people going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
And I guess
I think
it's good that they get the call right, but
Yeah.
it's bad that they are embarrassing their own umpires.
Yeah.
Now, some of them were embarrassing themselves, obviously.
Absolutely.
We talked about some of the pros. The professional
Some of
umpires
them-
are so bad. They're missing, half the calls. And
I think
particularly
after-
balls and strikes.
That's what I was about to say. I think after so many calls that are questioned, you shouldn't be able to just
Challenge,
right
they call it
off the bat.
challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there should be some kind of protocol of after so many that you're questioning.
And there it is. I think that you only get so many. You got maybe
Okay.
3 challenges.
Yeah.
And I think if you challenge something and you are right, they don't charge you for that challenge.
Yeah.
But if you're wrong, you can only do it like 2 or 3 times, and that's it.
Well, and I had heard, I don't remember who they said this. It might have been someone Pico played with. It might have been someone on MLB. But they were like, I'm not doing that. Like, the umpire's there for a reason. That's his job. If he says that it was wrong, it's just wrong.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, it's,
I
But
agree.
I think that's really cool, though, that is a tool they have. But I don't know enough about it to say whether they should have rules or not, because I don't know if there are rules to it.
Well-
but I just think it was funny because he kept having to turn around. He was like, the call made was incorrect.
I
I
know.
was like,
Call was incorrect.
and I told Mom, I said, can you imagine if I was down there? Hey, y'all, sorry, but I was wrong.
I know. I mean, it's bad enough to know you missed a call, because it does happen.
Yeah, and then you have to turn on your
But
microphone. And
back when and I'm just talking softball, okay?
Uh-huh.
The pressure still to get the call right is there. Not the same, I realize, but
Yeah.
still, you want to get it right. You want to do the right call, make the right call, but sometimes you just miss stuff. At least this gives you a way to correct it.
Yes.
Like if you knew you missed something bad, you're like, please challenge that. They challenge it, you're like, oh,
I wonder,
good.
can they challenge their own
We got
call?
it right. I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, we're at the top of the 8 o'clock hour, so you know what that means. We're done for the day. Time to go on to work and do
I'm
all
gonna
the fun
gallop
things.
off into the
Off to
to the
Ocean
day.
Springs.
Yeah, off to Ocean Springs and go see Izzy.
Well, y'all have a safe
I got
day.
my list ready.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder if
It's
they
gonna
have any of
start
those.
raining soon. It's supposed to rain all week long. It's gonna be super humid, but the weather is gonna be pretty nice. Besides that.
Besides that,
So y'all stay safe. We'll be back tomorrow from 6 to 8. Be sure to join us. Thank you for tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Mike and Taylor. We'll
Have
see
a-
y'all